crowing at the break of dawn. Look out my window, I'll be gone. You're the reason I've been traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. It ain't no use in turning on that light, babe. That light I've never known. Ain't no use in turning on that light. I'm on the dark side of the road. Wish there was something you would do or say. Try to make me change my mind and stay. We never did much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in calling out my name like you never did before. Ain't no use in calling out my name. I can't hear it anymore. Wishing, wondering, way down the road. I loved a woman, child, I've been told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. Yeah, I just love this song. I never get tired of singing this song. So, actually, my first night in show business, I sang this song. Remember January of 1968. I was about to turn 21, February 4th, which is Monday. I'm turning 21 this Monday. And a friend of mine and myself, we went to San Francisco in the middle of January 68. I was there, I was one of the few 20-year-olds that had short hair and a Brooks Brothers sport coat and wingtip shoes and a regimental striped tie and a button-down shirt. I got a job within 3 days. Everybody else is selling drugs in the Berkeley bar. They had shirts like this, tie-dye. I got a job at Discount Records on Sutter and Grand Street, right next to that bank that Patty Hearst robbed. She was to come later on after I left. I was pretty happy there for a little while there. San Francisco was beautiful, great downtown. I got a great job. But it took me, I don't know, about a couple months to realize that there was only about 3 people in all of San Francisco that didn't do drugs. There was me, Corky Siegel, and some guy we heard about. Never met him though. And I was about to turn 21. I started getting homesick, and I was thinking about all those Chicago things that I could actually have a martini, prime rib beef, Roquefort stuffed olives, and I started to miss home. So I came back in May of that year, and the convention was going to be happening. I knew that. I wanted to be around for that. And the first place I went into was Earl Holstein, right from the airport. My brother Fred had been singing there, and I popped in there once in a while, but I was under, and he knew I was underage, but now I had my ID, and I walked into the bar late in the afternoon, and Gus poured me a beer, and Anton made me a cheeseburger, and I was so excited about sitting in Earl Holstein having the beer and the cheeseburger, and I was talking to him, and he said, we have an open mic night here on Tuesdays, and you want to come by and sing, So, yeah, I'd love to do that. So I came every Tuesday night. Couldn't get a gig all summer, but he would be very friendly, and, hey, kid, how you doing? Hey, man. Nothing, no gig, but until the end of the summer, the last week of August of 1968, Earl came up to me and said, kid, I'm going to give you a couple nights. Oh, man, it's terrific. When are they? He said, next week is the last week of August, 1968, on a Wednesday and Thursday, during the Democratic National Convention. I was going to open up for the National Guard. There was nobody on the street. All the stores were closed. But I was happy I got a gig, I'm in the show business. So I came to work that Wednesday, and there was about 15 people in the place. And I noticed to the right of me, at a small little table, as I was playing this little guitar part, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right, in the corner of my eye, I noticed Vincent Price and a young woman. She was really young, very, very attractive woman, and they were French kissing as I was playing this guitar part. That was pretty good for my first night in show business. I try not to look over, it's Vincent Price. I sort of wondered what she was doing with him. I sort of thought, did she ever see the movie The House of Wax? She should have gone out with him. But as I'm playing this little guitar part, I could hear him talking. He was very quietly talking. And he said to her, I'm staying at the Water Tower Inn over on Chicago Avenue. And they gave me a portable phonograph. And I've got all of his records. My first night. I've got all of my records. I realized what a career I'm going to have. And they left. And I thought that was great. Vincent Price walked out on me to go listen to my records. I love show business. So many years later, I'm still doing this song, and I'm auditioning for this young guy. He just opened up a club in Roscoe Village. And he's real young. I couldn't believe, where to get the money for this. It had to be a trust fund kid or something. And I auditioned for him. And I sang about a few songs. And I got off stage, and he said, I really enjoy what you're doing. That song, Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. I said, yeah. He said, that's a great song. I said, sure is. He said, did you write it? I said, yeah. He asked me if I had any others. So I sent him a whole bunch of songs. That one about blowing the wind brought him to tears. So long, honey, baby, where I'm bound I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word. I'll just say fairly well. I ain't saying treated me unkind. I've done a whole lot better, but I don't mind. You just wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. So nice to be up here. We're on 103rd Street, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mean streets of Beverly. It's beautiful artwork, wow. And, you know, I bring a
Just gotta
list
make
here.
a slight adjustment.
Just a slight adjustment.
Yes.
You might as well justify your lofty position here. Testing 1, 2. It's really nice to be performing at this age. I'm gonna be 72, and, you know, I've got a lot of stories, and the thing is, I've outlived a lot of people that I knew. So it's great because you can tell them anything. No one said it. Oh, that never happened. Make up anything you want. You get a book contract. Just lie about a bunch of stuff. Embellish, whatever. Actually, the stories that are worthwhile. They're the ones that are mostly true. But it was, what's nice about being this age is you can sort of be yourself. A lot of us were young people, just starting out, and like I was 22 years old. I just got out of high school. It took a while. Got a standing ovation when I graduated. But you didn't have a lot of experiences. It was, you know, what are you going to say when you're 22 years old? So you made up stuff, and we had these expectations. We were so relieved to find out Bob Dylan was Jewish and had a bar mitzvah. You know, that's when we stopped doing it. But we'd get on stage, and we would have this persona, create this persona, and we'd talk in a very affected kind of way. For example, we'd get up there and we'd maybe have a blue jeans and cowboy hat, and say, or a railroad hat, you know. And say stuff like, this here tune is a tune that I wrote when I was hoboing. And I was hoboing with my buddy, and we would hobo all the way down, way far away, down to the Salinas Valley, or somewhere in Salinas. And we got jobs picking fruit. The only time we ever picked fruit is when there was a sale at Treasure Island. I mean, that's why we picked up a guitar. We didn't want to work. So it was a way to avoid working. So you lay it on pretty thick, you know, and all of us did that, you know. Steve Goodman was really cute when he did it, you know. And it worked okay until your parents came to see it. It was really tough because they walked in at the Earl Old Town, a small place, and these are people that, when they went out to a nightclub, it would be the Chez Paris. You know, the Chez Paris adorables. They expected a show and all kinds of stuff and elegance. And they walk into Earl Old Town to see this. And you know they're there. You're trying not to look at them, but you can sense them coming in. You know, your mother comes in first. She's wearing a real expensive, she killed a whole bunch of animals to put it on her back. Boy. And with Israeli jewelry dripping down her neck. And it's August. Your father would come right behind her, and he'd be wearing one of those coral polo shirts and a white belt